Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Corps Cadets, the world-famous 12th Bands, Lady Reveille, and from early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with A&M about to boot it away to start this game. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So the Auburn Tigers return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Trying to find his man on first down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. Powers through the defender. They still can't get him down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
That's reeled in. It's Paul. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got
all kinds of running room. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers!
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored the touchdown. That was big time.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Aggies offense will have its first possession of the game. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
And listen, quarterbacks run more nowadays, and we see more of it, but they do have a tendency, because they are a quarterback, to cough it up a little bit. But how about the man? He said, I got this, and jumps back on it, make sure he covers that thing up so he didn't make a bad play for his offense.
Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. They'll run it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that one's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Auburn lines up quickly. Wide receiver shows motion. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try the run. Jukes his way for more. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Now from inside the red zone. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Coastal Carolina. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back? Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Power football with the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Paul. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Offense gets set for second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Oh, picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Complete to the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll leave it with him. Makes his man miss. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll go to the ground. Great move there. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, Let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Stone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll open this third quarter with a run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They go to the draw. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Fighting off the defender. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. It's a reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Line getting set on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He hurls one deep down the left side, and is incomplete on third down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Still running at the 40. He's loose. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He shed tackles right and left and housed it. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise, and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll knock him down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Texas A&M going quickly.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks,
ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And the Aggies with the 1st and 10.
This offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to scramble. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. TCU is currently trailing.
Just causing wreckage in the secondary. Movement here from the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll keep it on the ground. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this game?
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was... He's going to throw deep right side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Escapes trouble. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He makes the connection. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. The aerial assault continues. And the ball is picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football, getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone, won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
Might not mean much to the game, but the last thing he wants is a missed one on his stat sheet. And they'll make the extra point, but they still lose it by a touchdown. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so.